This is the first time in US history, if not global, that a tattooed thoroughbred racehorse has been killed, butchered, sectioned, and its meat sold in the United States for human consumption.
We had an individual, a self-proclaimed animal activist rather. He injected himself into this situation and ordered this horse to be slaughtered.
For years, this has been going on, unenforced. Nothing been done by the Sheriff's Office. Why? Because straight out of the Hernando County Sheriff's Office themselves, we know nothing. We're blind in this case. We don't know what we're doing.
So what do you think about the discovery of this investigation and the Sheriff's Office not taking action?
Well, I think it's despicable. I mean, we live in basically horse country. Most of us here are animal lovers. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised that they dragged their feet.
Long before it became public and working hard to try to see if there is a case.
They took 4 months to put that operation together, and the excuses they gave me was, well, we have a lot of county fairs right now. Our deputies are overloaded. We just have overloaded cases, and we can't get to this right now.
Sheriff Nienhuis had a press conference this morning talking about his position on this issue and surprisingly shifting blame, and that he is responsible for the deaths of those animals.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised by that either. That's typical. If you look at Ariana's case, you look at the Brady case on 19 where Timothy disappeared, this is somebody else's fault. It goes back to us not having the manpower to service the needs of the community.
That individual was difficult to deal with, to say the least.
Hernando County Sheriff's Office went and made one misdemeanor arrest and left all of the animals with the evidence that they have. That is unconscionable.
But without being part of that crime, i.e. ordering up a horse to be killed and watching it get killed, we're not going to do that.
They came back with excuse after excuse on not making arrests for some reason on the horse killers here.
But we have to be able to prove it occurred in Hernando County.
How can this sheriff in Hernando County get this wrong? How can the state attorney that's had this case in Hernando County get this wrong?
And I don't want to go into a whole lot of details because it is an open investigation, but all the information has been turned over to the state attorney, and they are making a decision on whether or not to prosecute.
So whatever excuse they give you, they're stalling. And what else is coming right around the corner? Elections. So this sheriff in Hernando County that has been turning their backs on these poor animals, his election is in what, 3 weeks to a month?
And the fact is, crime is down and clearances are up, and to say otherwise is an attack on my good people that are crunching those numbers every day in records and so forth.
Anybody know what Funny Biz is? Funny Biz is a horse, a thoroughbred horse, who was killed in our county at a slaughter farm. So I am telling you that crime is on the rise. Deputies are leaving here. They're going to work somewhere else, and we need to turn that around.
Joe, how do you feel knowing right now behind you, down that road, Vicky Lane, there are still animals on that property and that the slaughters are most likely continuing as we speak?
Quite frankly, it makes me sick. You almost feel helpless. I wish I were in office now. I know that with, let's say, from December till now, we certainly would have vigorously investigated that and put a stop to it.